I want your driver's license. And
Why?
I want it now.
Why?
Because I'm a law enforcement officer.
Questions. How about I don't answer questions?
Oh, you're one of them.
Okay. One of them. That shows you how much respect you have for the people who pay your bills.
Okay, stop.
Oh, you pay my bills.
We're not
You live on Main
You're a
Street.
welfare recipient.
He's so
Not
fake.
Yes. Go ahead.
Walk away. Stop.
Keep it up. Oh, your dogs, people. That's why you're a resource officer and not actually on the streets.
Okay, right now you're being disorderly and you're about to be placed under arrest.
Okay, I'm being disorderly.
Here, do you have any identification?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have any identification? Do you have a driver's license that's signed on the back? Going any further, if you have a Georgia driver's license or any driver's license in the United States of America and it's signed on the back, you're saying when you sign this, that an officer asks you for it, you're going to produce it.
That's not true at all.
Hello everyone. Did you know that sometimes the real danger isn't the camera or the phone, but the attitude and uncontrolled anger of people in uniform? In today's video, you'll witness tense situations where officers escalate, apply pressure, and even deliberately retaliate when a citizen is simply exercising their legal rights. These clips serve as a strong reminder that knowing your civil rights and staying calm when dealing with government officials is extremely important. Let's start today's video with a situation in Poland Township, Ohio, where a resource officer let his emotions get way out of control over a citizen simply parking. Even though the person admitted their mistake and got back in their car to leave, the officer stubbornly pursued, continued the harassment, and demonstrated abuse of power. When questioned about his attitude and ability to manage his emotions, the officer became even more agitated, to the point that the supervisor had to step in. Once again, we see why some people should never get promoted because of ego and lack of self-control. Let's take a look.
I want your driver's license. And
Why?
I want it now.
Why?
Because I'm a law enforcement officer, and you're going to give me your driver's license.
Okay, for what reason? What crime?
I'll find out who you are.
Okay, that's fine. Hi. I don't know. He was pulling out and shouting at me when I was in my car after asking me if I'd been told I can't park here. I said, okay, I'll keep that in mind in the future. And he was leaving. She was talking to me. You want to interrupt, or do you want me to answer her questions? She asked me a question. Do you want to be rude? Yes, look at the attitude on his face. Look how fucking angry this dumbass is. Yeah, I understand that. And I said, okay, I'll keep that in mind in the future. I won't park here anymore. I got in my car, I closed it, and he continued chirping it with his window down at me as he pulled out. Yeah, he kept yelling and yelling and yelling on his way out. So but my question is did I commit a crime?
You're parked illegally.
Yeah, I know, but he had no problem. He had no problem with that when he was leaving, and then he backed up to escalate the situation. Okay, so I'm asking for a supervisor, if that's at all possible.
Supervisor, that's what I can do.
Okay, I need to get a supervisor because I think he's, and
I'm his supervisor.
so he can post after the fact.
I understand.
Try to turn it into something and escalate?
Okay. I need to, can I see your license, please, just so I can identify so I know who I'm talking to. What's your first?
Is there a crime?
Yeah, car.
Right, but there wasn't a problem with that when he was leaving originally. Now it's a problem. So he's escalating and retaliating because I chose to use free speech. You have the right to demand my ID for no crime. For no crime.
The Supreme Court has ruled on that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Then hand it to her, but you're handing it to somebody.
I'm not going to do anything with you. You are out of your mind. Okay? De-escalate.
Okay, stop.
That's what I asked him in the first place, and he chose to back up, peel tire, to come back here, to give me a hard time.
Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, I said, why you got to keep chirping? Why don't you de-escalate like you're supposed to? And then he backed up.
You escalated it.
I was in my car with my door shut, putting my car in reverse. He had his window down, pulled up, and continued to chirp through my window as he was pulling out. And I got out of the car and asked him, I said, are you going to continue to escalate this? So.
All right, can I see your license?
Sure.
Oh, so he's suspended. Okay. Are you the registered owner of the vehicle?
Yes.
I need to have your license.
You can see it, right?
Okay, I'm going to take it out to identify you, and I'm about to go run you on my computer.
I only have to present it. So what is your name and your badge number, sir? No. You're refusing? Are you refusing to identify yourself? How am I supposed to know that you have any authority to ask for my information if you won't identify yourself? Is it your policy or not? Yeah, maybe you should watch some videos and learn to keep your fucking cool, huh? Why don't you learn how to keep your cool? Why don't you learn how to keep your cool?
You're not on the ground, are you? I've kept my cool.
So you're telling me that you would violate my rights physically if you lost your cool?
No. I
have
would
the right
take
to
you for
identify
refusing to identify yourself. That is a jailable offense. I would tow your car that you illegally parked
And
on
what
a
was
firearm.
the crime when you were leaving and you chose to come back and
I came back to see
retaliate?
if you needed assistance.
You
got
came
out
back
of
to
your car.
retaliate.
I told you to have a nice day. You got out of your car.
Yeah, I was already leaving. You drove past your window down chirping at me, and now you chose to retaliate because I chose to use my First Amendment.
You know what?
Exactly.
You're one of them.
Yeah. Oh, I'm one of them. Somebody who knows my rights.
This officer may not realize it, but he's also one of them. The type of cops we often see on YouTube who violate citizens' rights out of wounded pride rather than seeking real criminals.
What are you delivering?
None of your business.
Oh, it is my business.
I don't answer questions. How about I don't answer questions?
Oh, you're one of them.
One of them. That shows you how much respect you have for the people who pay your bills.
Okay, stop.
Oh, you pay my bills.
We're not
You live on.
You're a welfare recipient.
He's so
Not
Yeah, yeah. Good.
walk away. Stop.
Keep it up.
Okay.
This fucking asshole. Get control of your dogs, people.
dogs.
That's why you're a resource officer and not actually on the
Okay,
streets.
right now you're being disorderly and you're about to be placed under arrest.
Okay, I'm being disorderly.
You are
Okay.
being very disorderly.
What's the problem?
I don't know. It started off fine. He asked me if I was told I can't park here. I said, no, I didn't know that. I won't do it in the future. Where should I park? He told me back there. I said, because these ones had no parking. I got in my car, closed the door, no problem. He rolls his window down, passenger window down, chirps at me some more through the thing, pulls out to the street, and I got out of my car and I'm like, are you going to de-escalate or are you going to keep chirping about this shit? And then he peels tires, backs up, and demands my identification now as retaliation for using my First Amendment protected speech to ask him if he's going to de-escalate or keep being an asshole.
Yeah, but
So-
you shouldn't have asked. You shouldn't have.
He should have de-escalated in the first place and kept going.
But then you chirped out at him.
You were leaving already. You didn't give two shits about me being parked illegally.
You can't park there, right?
Yeah, I understand that now. Yeah, I understand that now. It's all been covered now. And it was covered peacefully and calmly until he chose to retaliate and keep running his mouth about it. Because he didn't like that I had an attitude. He even asked me before I got in the car, oh, you got an attitude. I'm like, where should I park? I didn't know where to park. These signs all say no parking. I pulled up. It was because I go, oh, well, you were parked there and not in your vehicle when I got here. Otherwise, somebody would have told me not to park here. That's what he copped an attitude about.
Requires them to park.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Out in the open.
I understand all that. It's fine. It was all handled calmly until he decided to be an asshole.
You're going to think twice about doing something that's...
Right. So is he going to give me his name now or not?
I just gave you my name. You recorded it
When?
30 seconds ago. Should I write him for the illegal park?
It's up to you.
You want to retaliate? Go ahead and retaliate. Oh, it's retaliation. We'll take it to court. Don't you worry. It's up to you. Make up your mind. You want to be married to me for a while? You want to go on dates?
love to be married
You want to go
to
on
you.
several dates for the next several months?
married to you.
We can go on dates all
You're
day,
not much different than them.
all winter long. We can go on dates if you want. If you like me that much, you want to see my face that often. Listen to your supervisor.
Have a good day.
Wrapping up this situation, in my view, an officer who loses his temper over a simple calm down isn't someone who should be wearing a badge and carrying a gun. The fact that he came back to power trip while initially not caring about the parking issue shows this isn't law enforcement, it's personal ego. And when even his supervisor has to step in, you get a sense of how serious it is. To me, it's clear he should reconsider his career. What do you think? Leave a comment below. Here's a situation showing that wearing a uniform doesn't automatically remind everyone they're supposed to serve the public. Instead, some make up rules to violate citizens' rights. Have you ever heard someone say, when you sign the back of your license, you are obligated to show ID whenever an officer asks? It's completely ridiculous. Yet, because they're in uniform, the federal agents in this situation believed every word they said was law. Very confident in that claim. Let's watch.
How you doing? Can we help you with something?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. How are you? Can we help you with something?
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
No, you cannot.
Why can't I get your name and badge
Why are
number?
you walking around filming? This is a restricted area.
No, it's not. Can I get your name and badge number?
No, you cannot.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
No.
I can't get either of your name and badge numbers.
No, sir. Not till
So-
you know what you're here for.
So then we're done talking.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, ma'am? So none of you want to give me your name and badge number?
No, sir.
How do I know you're really police officers?
Well, you're standing in the police department parking lot.
This is a public
You're
park.
filming-
This is a
you're
public
filming
parking lot.
police vehicle.
This is a public parking lot.
Okay.
Public.
You have business here at the police
This,
department?
I do have business.
Okay.
This is a public parking lot. You clearly marked the areas that are restricted with restricted signs. Haven't gone in any of those areas.
Okay, so you're refusing to leave the area. Do you have any identification?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have any identification? Do you have a driver's license that's signed on the back of it?
Unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion, unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime.
Okay, well the suspicion is you're walking around in an area filming police.
Is that a crime?
Suspicious.
You need reasonable suspicion of a crime.
Okay.
That's the statute in Alabama, sir.
This is Georgia.
I mean Georgia. That's the statute in Georgia. Excuse me.
So do you have a driver's license?
Do you have reasonable articulable suspicion I've committed a crime?
So without going any further, if you have a Georgia driver's license or any driver's license in the United States of America and it's signed on the back, you're saying when you sign this that an officer after you're going to produce it.
That's not true at all. That is false. That's false because I know my rights and I know the law.
Okay.
Obviously you don't. Signing the back of your driver's license, whatever that means, does not mean that you can come up to me at any time you want.
I can come up to you anytime I want.
You can. You can.
It's counter.
Okay. Are you detaining me?
No.
Okay, great.
You're free to leave.
See ya. Bye.
Encounters aren't detainment, sir. It's just verbal collecting right now.
I understand, but you should be professional enough to identify yourself to the member of a public.
Have I been rude to you?
But be professional and identify yourself. That's it. You're a public servant. I'm sure your policy at the Rome Police Department is to identify yourself. Can I speak to a supervisor?
Sure.
I'd like to speak to a supervisor.
Call 911.
I'm asking you. This is a tier 1 encounter. I'm asking you.
You can ask for a
I'm asking you to call a supervisor to the scene because you're escalating a situation that doesn't need to be escalated. You don't know the law, and neither do you. Reasonable suspicion of a crime. That's when you can demand ID. Other than that, I'm a free citizen. I can do whatever I'd like.
You're going up to cars and filming the inside of those cars.
Is that a crime?
You are in a restricted area.
Okay.
Interfering with government property. Yes.
Okay, that's not a crime.
You are interfering with government property.
But it's not a crime. It's not a crime. You're not suspicion enforcement. You're law enforcement. I understand you coming up to me and talking to me, but it would have de-escalated the situation even better if you would have identified yourself properly to a member of the public. By all of you saying, starting with you, you're not getting my name and badge number, that's escalating a situation higher than it needs to be. And how am I supposed to hold you accountable? How am I supposed to hold you accountable? I have no idea who you are. I have no idea who you are.
The badge on my shirt?
I have no...
The badge on my belt.
On your belt?
Because you identified me as a law enforcement officer.
I need to know who you are. Who you are.
Okay, I am a law enforcement officer.
Who are you? Who are you? What is your name and your badge number so I can hold you accountable? It's not my concern.
Like I said, you can contact 911 and request us to come over here and you can speak with them.
I would like a supervisor to come here to educate you guys because obviously you think you can identify anybody who you want for any given reason because of a license.
Correct? You're asking for my identification.
Because you are the public servant. I am not. You work for the public. You work for the public. It is your policy to identify yourself to the public. You are in violation of your departmental policy as we speak.
You know what my policy is?
I do know your policy because I looked it up before I came here. Your policy is to identify yourself to the public. And plus, it doesn't matter. First of all, it's just being professional.
Well, so
you're working.
Courteous if somebody comes to you politely and asks you for identification.
I will give you my identification. You give me your driver's license.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll tell you my name if you'll tell me your name.
You're the public servant here. I'm not going to play these games with you. I just told you. Give me. You're the one playing games.
Let me tell you. You came in here and you're doing this to draw attention to yourself.
I didn't draw attention to nothing. You came up to me. You don't want to. You don't want to identify yourself. That's escalating the situation. You could have said, "Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Officer Smith, badge number 222.
Actually, my name's Agent Jones.
Agent Jones.
148.
Great. That's great.
Okay. So the big concern
Agent Jones, you need to learn the law of your state.
There's a lot of police cars in here, and it's just kind of suspicious when you're filming inside police cars because there's restricted information in cars. It is kind of a normal, reasonable person would not do that. Is it fair to say that? Would it be reasonable?
Why would you leave a computer on in your car
I didn't say a computer.
What sensitive information could I get from looking inside of a police car that my tax dollars help fund? I'm checking out the police cars.
There's only a part of a police car that most people see. The front part of it, there's a lot of right?
I'm just checking out a police car that my tax dollars help fund. That's it.
I'll tell you what, if you want to look inside a police car, we can let you look inside, if that's what you like to
But
do.
you're giving me a hard time for even looking out inside of one.
It's just the way you're going about doing it. So like if you were doing this out like in a subdivision, just kind of looking around house, stuff like that, even from the sidewalk, and you're not from that area, it draws attention. And that's kind of what
This is
we're dealing
public.
with here.
This is
Okay,
public.
Well, that's fine. It's public, but the police cars are public.
You have
right?
restricted area. Do you see that fence over there? That's a restricted area, right? That fence right there. That's a.
I would say that.
That is a, because it says restricted on the outside. So my point is,
Are you
if
a
you
juror?
if you have a restricted area and you don't want people looking in your cars, put the cars in the restricted area and I won't go and look at them. I was just checking them out because I've never been to Rome before. I'm looking at the police cars. That's it. There's nothing wrong with looking at the police cars.
So I tell you what, I told you no.
Is that what you tell everybody? That you have because they signed the back of their driver's license? Can I?
So most of the
Agent
time,
Jones?
when you're dealing with people and an officer asks you for a license, that's what you're going to do. And also it says you're going to adhere to the laws of the state of Georgia when you sign the back of your license, correct? Is that what that says?
All I know is that you don't. That it doesn't tell you, doesn't give you the right
But you don't
to
know.
identify whoever you choose,
But
especially when you didn't even want to identify yourself to me.
What, sir? I don't know who you are. I hope you have a good day.
Yeah,
You're probably
Agent
gonna
Jones.
You're probably going to have other people come up and talk to you if you keep looking around police.
Why don't you let them know that I'm not doing anything wrong,
Okay.
or I'm not doing anything
So you're
illegal?
not from Rome. Where are you from?
I'm not doing anything illegal, sir.
That's fine. I'm just
Sir,
person to person.
please
here.
go
You
about. Please go about your day, please.
I'm this here, right? I can hang out here all I want.
Okay, great. Didn't want to provide a supervisor. Didn't want to identify yourself. You guys are class acts here. Really professional. Really professional. That's how you deal with a member of the public, right? That's how you deal with a member of the public, right? Completely unprofessional. Now we're gonna go speak to a supervisor. Completely ridiculous. Now we're gonna go inside the police department and speak to a supervisor. How do I file a complaint against anybody other than Agent Jones? Because they refuse to identify themselves. Completely ridiculous. Let's head over inside the police department now. I want to make a complaint against some GBI agents.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. You can keep using this bag. Okay? I didn't know what it is, sir. Okay, so you need to make a complaint against a GBI agent.
Yes, correct.
Okay, where you from?
What does it matter where I'm from? I just want to speak to a supervisor.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got this. This is the admin building here. I need to send you to the office. GBI is here. This is the admin here.
Okay.
We got our investigator office is over in Carnier.
Where is it?
Carnier.
Conyer?
Yeah, I give you a phone. Yeah. I give you a phone number. This is the administrative building here.
Okay.
Okay.
So you can't make complaints against GBI agents here?
I don't know.
Can you call supervisor and ask them?
Yeah. Let me hold on a minute. Let me.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay. You're not filming in here, are you? Are you filming?
Yeah, I'm taking video. Correct.
No, sir. You can't do that. You're gonna have to step outside. You
What?
can't film inside.
Why would I need to step outside? This is a public lobby.
No, you cannot film in here. You
Why
can't film
why would that be?
Okay, well, I don't have the instruction
Yeah.
for it, but we can get the instruction.
No, I'm positive that I can film in a public lobby.
No, sir. Yeah, sit somebody out, please. Yeah, no, you cannot film inside.
I can film in a public lobby, sir. This is a public lobby.
Okay.
Open to the public.
Oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying to me, but I know what's been put out to us and the legal department put out to us. You cannot film inside.
Maybe in a restricted area, probably.
It is
I
a
would.
restricted area.
This
You
is-
don't have see sign on the door, so you have an appointment here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna call somebody, just call a supervisor, and I'll speak to them.
Yeah,
I'll
just
speak to
send
them
some-
outside.
She said she gonna send somebody out.
Okay, great. Thank you. And I'll speak to them outside. That's not a problem. I don't care.
Okay. But you can't have that on now. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'd rather just wait. It's just for my protection. Just for my protection. That's all. It's for my protection, transparency, and accountability. That's all it is.
Hey, Well, you know, it's the APA.
It's not against the law. I know that.
Oh,
It's not against the law.
Yes.
I don't break the law, sir.
Here. Yes, ma'am. Here you go. He got a video on down here.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
Yeah, you can't film in here.
Would you like to talk to me outside then? Because I need to speak to a supervisor.
What do you need to speak to a supervisor about?
I have a complaint against some GBI agents.
Okay. All right, come on out.
Is that funny?
No. Is there a reason why you need to do it out here and on recording?
Just for transparency, because when I was recording last time with the GBI agents, first, can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, Cynthia Atkins, badge number 5.
Okay, and are you a supervisor with the
I am.
GBI? Okay, what was your title?
Inspector.
Inspector. Thank you, Inspector. So, I was filming at the Rome Law Enforcement Center in Rome, Georgia.
At this point, Sean is filing a complaint directly with Inspector Cynthia Atkins regarding the conduct of federal agents in the prior interaction. Overall, the GBI supervisor handled the complaint professionally, providing complete guidance on procedures, requesting video, information, and statements. However, the previous conduct of the agents was unacceptable, right? Oh, no one should give up their Fourth Amendment rights just because they signed the back of a license. Yet there are officers who think their word is worth more than the law. That's why knowing your rights, knowing the law, and always keeping a camera nearby is crucial. This lieutenant from the Macomb, Illinois Police Department was called because a man was walking and filming outside a bank. But instead of recognizing this as a legal activity protected by the First Amendment, the lieutenant labeled it suspicious behavior and demanded ID without cause. I'm sure you'll be shocked at his level of ignorance regarding the law and citizens' rights. So keep watching.
You want me to cross the street? How you doing?
Hi. What's going on?
113, go ahead.
Yeah, with one at the bank. Need a suspect in the description.
Suspect?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
So there's a guy, or the bank called, said you were out here filming the bank and cars back here. They're just kind of wondering what.
I was just recording in public.
Okay.
Peacefully. I haven't even spoke with nobody.
Perfect.
Is that? I heard you say suspect. I'm like, suspect of what?
Sorry. So, no, like just making sure that you're not like casing the bank or anything like that.
Come on, man.
Hey, crazier thing.
And I don't think that's not even a black man's crime, man. They'd do like a liquor store or a gas station for $20 before they actually go to like a bank. You know what I'm saying? I'm just recording, you know. It was cold this morning. It got a little better. Still got a little chill to it, but this a little bit more in my weather if you gotta walk. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But yeah, man, I'm not on nobody's property. I'm just recording in public if that's okay.
Like
And
I
who
said,
are you, sir?
I'm Lieutenant Gawk from Macomb Police.
A lieutenant who, sir?
Gawk.
Do you have a business card?
Not with me, no.
You don't have a business card?
No, I don't.
Okay.
But
And you in the sheriff department?
no, I'm with you.
Okay, yes, sir.
Do you have your ID I can see real quick and I will get you on your way?
Here. Right here.
Okay. Do you have an ID I can see real quick and then I can get you on your way?
Did I commit a crime? Did I commit a crime?
You were called in as this person. I have the right to ID you, man.
But for what crime though, sir?
You were called in as a suspicious person. I have the right to ID, okay?
Would you like to, can you read this for me real quick, please, sir? Maybe this will help you out. This will help you out? Yes, sir.
Okay. What's gonna help you out is giving me your ID and I can get you on your way.
Can I get like the chief out here or some maybe like your supervisor, please, sir? I don't want nobody to make a mistake or anything like that.
114, 113.
I thought this would be like real simple.
It is.
Yes, I was just trying to show you this.
U25 with me at the front of the bank.
The rights of the people to be secure in their houses, papers, and effects. And you need reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime to get my ID.
I can identify you right here.
Okay, I just identify as good citizen. If that's okay. And
No, that doesn't work for me.
That doesn't work for you.
Nope. I need a government name, ID, all that good stuff. So.
Ah, you one of those. This is something so basic.
Right. I agree with you. It's really basic.
Yeah, I mean,
Just hand over the ID and we'll get you on your way.
yes, sir. You got a guy standing in public conducting a First Amendment protected activity. You know, holding the Constitution
By a bank
that
called you in.
But listen, sir, they don't mean anything. You supposed to go educate them like, hey, he's not doing anything wrong. He's in public. He has a right to
I don't know where
record.
you were standing.
Listen to this, folk. The lieutenant even admitted he hadn't conducted any investigation before approaching and demanding this citizen's ID. What a great way to do his job.
Go ask him. Did you want to go speak with him first?
Once
That
I
would
get
have
another unit here, I would.
that would have been good.
Okay.
I waited for you to get here. Yeah, I was just standing in public, sir. I was actually standing right there.
Okay.
If that's like a public alleyway, is there a bonus for getting the ID? Is it?
There's no bonus, man.
So why do cops push it so hard
So we
to
know
get
who
the
we're talking
ID?
to.
You're just talking to a good citizen, sir.
Okay.
You're a public servant. I'm a private citizen. Unless I'm suspected of committing a crime, they just scared of someone just having a camera. But that's where you and your knowledge, you said you're a lieutenant. You're supposed to just come and educate them, sir. I wish you would have
Like I
went.
said, I don't know where you were standing. All I'm doing is asking for your ID. That's it.
Yes, sir. I'm just
It's
trying.
that simple.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Would you like to go speak with them now?
Happy to. And
Yes,
that's
sir.
my boss right there. You can
Yes,
talk
sir.
to them.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, man. Nice firm handshake, man.
Yeah, I tried.
So what is your shield? Like, what is your rank?
Operations commander is what's called.
Commander.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, man.
How are you doing? My first name's Troy.
I'm doing okay. Well, I thought I'm just in public, recording, conducting a Constitution-protected activity. I haven't even spoke with anyone.
Yeah.
I've been standing in public.
Nobody come out and spoke to you?
Nobody
bothered you or anything?
Nobody said nothing to me, sir.
Okay.
So this gentleman pulled up. I was walking. There's no sidewalk. He told me to come to him. I did. And I shared with him just what I'm sharing with you. Where I requested for you, he's demanding my ID, and I asked him, did I commit a crime? He said, you haven't committed a crime. He said, you just got called in for suspicious activity. And I'm like, sir, I'm just recording. I'm holding the I'm asking him, would you like to read the Fourth Amendment? No, he don't want to read it. I'm sure he don't even know it, because you wouldn't be demanding my ID. Fourth Amendment is for me to be secure, my person's papers, housed, and effects. And I'm very peaceful, sir. So, well, for the record, for my camera, can you state your name, your rank, and his for me one more time? Because he's acting a little...
Yeah, so I'm Operations Commander Troy Shadell, and that's Patrol Lieutenant Nick Gock.
And do you have a badge? I appreciate you being professional so far, man. You just never know how these turn out, man. That's why I called you here, you know? And when I do my recordings, I'm always in public. And it got so bad now.
You called us here?
I didn't call you guys here.
Oh,
they
that's,
called.
I must have misheard you because you said that you here.
No. Oh yeah, I requested for his boss.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want him to make a mistake. Officers make mistakes, man. You know? And I hold the Constitution so they won't make a mistake. When he's demanding me for my ID, I'm like, do you want to read the Fourth Amendment? He said he don't want to read it. He said, just to get you out of here, I just need your ID. You know? I want to, if I can exercise my Fourth Amendment right to be secure and my person's papers, housed, and effects. I asked him, did he have RAS? I should have asked him, what do RAS mean? Reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime.
Probably what happens is, like, if you're standing outside a bank with a camera, people that work at a bank, like, have procedures. I mean, I don't work for the bank. I don't know these people at all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I would guess, like, if you are taking pictures outside of a bank, that causes them like some measure of alarm, and whether that's right or wrong, like,
yes, sir. And that's what I was telling him.
Maybe if they would have came out and asked, and I'm not saying they called, I don't know.
They called, and I was that's what I was sharing with this guy. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's what I was sharing with him. I said, did you want to go speak with them first? Because once they told you the story and told you where I was standing, with you being law enforcement, with your knowledge, you'll be able to educate them, like, hey, he's in public. He have a right to record in public.
And I mean, job is the educating of people, like, of the thousands and thousands of calls that we get in a year, how many of them result in, like, arrests? You know, some of them, but definitely not 18,000. You know, a lot of them are.
Yes, sir, man.
Are educating just to improve public safety. So
you way more chill than him, man. I tell you that. But that's probably why you the boss.
yeah, I just got back. Now I'm tired.
Oh, so you sleepy? Yeah, man.
10, 14, 6. Yeah, they were checking on me if I don't answer. That
Yes, sir.
They get nervous.
Let me ask you this.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
What year is it?
Right now?
Right now.
2025.
In 2025, where can you go and you're not being recorded?
You know, that's a fair
Can't
question.
say the restroom. We live in a glass bowl, man.
Yeah.
The moment you leave your house, you're on camera. From the doorbell rings, all the further you get away from home, you're even more on camera. I don't see you guys with body cam footage, with any body cameras. Hey, he doesn't have one. Let's see what he says. Just sit back. Let's see how he's gonna escalate this, man.
I have time to put mine on, man. I apologize. You're recording, so it's all good.
What you got for us?
I gotta talk with him for just a minute.
We just in public. I might have to sit in the car for that.
I wasn't gonna sit in the car, but I'm gonna walk over there.
Okay, I may walk over there.
You not walk over with me.
I'm just gonna be in public, man. Just walking back and forth in public.
Okay. So don't walk over where I'm standing is all I'm asking.
Is that a lawful order?
Yes, it is.
Okay. He said that's a lawful order to not walk in public. When I do that, because I show people lawful orders and unlawful orders. Because the whole thing is, and before you get out of here, sir, can I please get the call for service number for here, the CFS? Please. That's why I was wondering, like, why did he pull you to the side? I was looking for you guys' body cameras, because I'm just going to pull the body cam footage. So when you're talking secrecy and all that, I don't get it.
Right, and there's nothing secret about it per se because it's going to be recorded, as you pointed out. So if you FOIA that,
absolutely,
if the FOIA officer gives you that, you'll know exactly what we said.
Absolutely.
13705. 13705.
Is nothing in front of those?
25.
There you go.
Yeah, just 25 dash. So.
And the thing is this, I'd rather share it with him, man. When you leave, I want to just share something with him, and then we all just 10-8.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, you can 10-8 and I just have a brief conversation. He'll probably share it with you when we get out of here.
Like to inform him of the things that we spoke about.
Okay. So all I was talking about with him, which you'll find out when you FOIA.
If you mind, just stand right here.
Yeah.
No, if you can stand right here, you look better on camera.
It's the first time I've heard that. So all I was saying to him is like, whatever he spoke to them about.
Yes, sir.
It was exactly the concerns I think that we were both alluding to. Is like it's a bank, so they're concerned, but they feel better now. So they've been educated and informed. Sorry, the traffic's very loud.
You're fine.
So they've been educated and informed, and then the other half of that is that we just passed along some education and information to you, which is, as you pointed out, you're not doing anything wrong. As long as you don't go onto the parking lot property,
no
or
intention
go over there like close to their windows or anything like that disrupts their observations,
man.
then you are just perfectly golden.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, and that's all I needed to share with you,
one thing I realized, I definitely think you probably should have another conversation with him. You're gonna see my video. I can just see, and maybe other calls where this guy can just escalate it to something. Because I say this, when you get a call about a guy just recording in public, nothing's going on. But what he was doing is, he's escalating. When y'all was taught to de-escalate, he's so locked in to search for a crime, he's going to be the one end up committing the crime. He's going to be the one doing the violation. I'm aware that they take this out of school. Not just this, cursive writing.
The latter part of this video is an exchange between the citizen and the on-duty supervisor discussing how the lieutenant handled the situation. The conversation is generally constructive and fairly friendly, but focus on how the lieutenant responded. If a lieutenant acts this way just because a citizen exercises constitutional rights, do you think other officers at the Macomb Police Department would behave similarly? Why, as the answer is almost certainly yes. So the takeaway here, stand your ground, know your rights, and don't blindly follow orders just because the person giving them is wearing a badge. In the next situation at a Florida medical cannabis store, you'll be surprised by what the camera captured. I mean, while cameras are often met with pushback, you'll see a store manager who understands and respects First Amendment rights, while a cop coincidentally buying cannabis clearly has no knowledge of citizens' rights. Let's explore what makes this situation stand out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I started following you like weeks ago.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Driving by some of the glasses. I'm like, I know him.
Very nice to meet you, man.
Yeah. Keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. Met a fan and. Oh boy, this guy is setting up his homemade curtain. When he drives by, I believe. No. I'm standing in the same spot. Good for you. Drive away from me. I don't like you here. Oh, I don't need your IQ though. That's okay. You can keep that to yourself. No, I'm gonna stand right here. Okay. Have a good day, okay, Karen? Take it easy, Karen. Have a good one. Okay. You have a good day. Go smoke your weed. Have fun. You seem a little crabby. I'm sure you'll be better afterwards. Okay, Karen. You take it easy, all right? You have a fantastic day. What's up? Why am I videoing? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution? Yes. Awesome. Well, what I do is I go around and I exercise our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public, and I see if I can find more people like you that support our rights.
I never said right.
What do you mean?
I just asked you why you were recording.
Yeah, well,
you can choose to answer, but I never said.
No, that's what I do. I see if some people support our rights like you do.
That's it.
That's it.
That's your goal.
There you go.
To see if someone supports it.
There you go. I'm glad you do. Thank you very much. Take it easy, all right? Have a good one.
Filming me, right?
Yeah, I am. Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, I can't really hear you with the road noise.
Why are you filming me?
Why am I filming? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
Yeah. That's
You
why
do?
Yeah.
Well, what I do is I go around and I try to find more people like you that support our rights, and I stress test our First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public.
Okay. So what's the reason why you're filming? Just to do that?
There you go.
Oh, okay. I just don't want to see myself on the 11 o'clock news going into a...
You might. You never know. You just might.
Because just as much as you have rights, I have rights too, right?
Yeah, but what do you mean, rights? What do you mean?
Like, you have a right.
Right.
First Amendment right.
Yeah.
I have a right to my privacy.
Yeah, but not in public, though.
No, but if you're going to put me on public display, I have to sign a release.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
Trust me, man, I'm a cop.
Oh, you're a cop? Well, you should know a lot better than that, because you don't. You should know a lot better than that, then.
No, I do.
Clearly you don't.
Why is it that I have to sign a release with ABC?
Because you're in public. If you are a cop, you use the same public view doctrine to go and run people's plates in public, and it doesn't matter any.
No, that's not true.
No, it's called the public view doctrine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, it is, my friend. If you are really a cop, you should know a whole lot better than that.
Really a cop.
Yeah? You are?
Stop taping me.
No. Oh, hold on. I can't really hear you.
Can I ask what you're doing here?
What am I doing? Like, do you not know what I'm doing?
Can I ask what you're doing here?
Sure.
What are you doing here?
I'm just recording.
Why?
Why? Well, let me ask you a question. Do you support the Constitution?
How you doing, brother?
How's it going?
Good. My name's Aaron.
Aaron, what is it? Eric?
Aaron. A-A-R-O-N. Yeah,
Aaron.
I'm the GM here. I just want to introduce myself. If you want any information on how to get your card, let me know, brother. I know
Sweet.
what you're doing out here. You're doing your thing. You're on
I
public.
appreciate you
You're
trying to come and clean it up, man.
Yeah, you're good, my man.
Thank you.
It's-
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
sir.
Thank you very much, bro.
Yeah, no problem, brother.
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good day, my man.
Hey, you too, man.
I appreciate it.
You take it easy, bro. More for you. And there it is. Well, thank you to Aaron for coming over and being very nice, being very cordial. The American flag on the back of his sweatshirt. And all. Oh, is he gonna join in? Yes. See, I knew he was okay with it. I knew he was okay with it. Thank you very much for joining in. Take it easy, Mr. Copper. Have a good one, buddy. St. Augustine Police driving by the nation's oldest city. That's what it says. That's interesting. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Another one. Looking good.
It stays up.
We'll see. Hey, Aaron, again, thank you very much for being very... again. Sorry, right, it's hard to hear, right?
That's it. No, you're good, brother.
Again, man, thank you very much for being very professional. I really appreciate you. It's not very often that I run into it, so I always like to point it out and thank people, you know?
I'm a political science major. I did 3 years of law school before I came back to cannabis. I get it, brother.
There you go. There you go, man. Take it easy, bro. Have a good day.
Wow. It's rare to see someone from a cannabis store who's both knowledgeable and respectful of the First Amendment, while the undercover cop buying cannabis remains as clueless as ever, right? Perhaps that's his way of proving he's a cop, completely ignorant of citizens' rights. But the actions of Manager Iran clearly show that the camera isn't the problem. The real issue is when you lack understanding of the fundamental rights protected by the Constitution. Alright. Thanks for watching until the end of this video. From what you've seen today, it's clear that recording in public and press freedom are serious matters. From supportive citizens, annoying Karens, to government officials sometimes unaware of citizens' rights. Remember, the camera isn't the enemy. Ignorance of your rights is the real problem. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss upcoming videos featuring similarly surprising situations. Thanks and see you next time.